Hey, good afternoon, First Baptist Church, Perkins family, and any guests that may have gotten on here and check this out. It's our weekly Wednesday announcements for this week, April 15th, which used to be tax day. But it's great to see you, great to have you. Sure, we say this all the time. We sure are missing you guys, and can't wait for this all to be over and us to all be together. Hopefully you had a chance to check out last Sunday's worship service. If not, please do so. We do understand there was a little bit of technical difficulty for what we think is some of you that have some older devices. For some reason, we have no idea why, it was not able to pick up the audio. We don't have an answer and for why that happened this week and not previous weeks, but we sure hope it doesn't happen this week. So thank you. Sorry. Thank you for your patience in that. That's out of our control. So anyway, hopefully you've had a chance to watch last Sunday's service, and if not, we will. If you need a copy of it, let us know. We'll try to get you a better copy as soon as we can get this thing figured out. Joe?
Today at 3:30, we're going to have another youth group Zoom meeting. Really have been enjoying that. Just love it. One of the best parts of my week, and so we'll do that again at 3:30 today. If you're new to it or haven't joined us before, download the Zoom app or get the application on your computer, and then contact me, and I will send you the link to our meeting, and it ought to set you up from be ready to go from the link. But that's today, and we'll be every Wednesday while we're still following the regulations with quarantining. So look forward to that, and hopefully have a big group, and just getting to see you guys is what I look forward to on that. So that'll be today at 3:30.
All right, speaking of Zoom, hey, Sunday night again, I'll be doing another prayer meeting on Zoom at 6 o'clock. So if you want to be a part of that, email me, mvelker@fbcperkins.org, or send me a text message, and then I will send you the link, the passcode to get onto that. I'm really enjoying that time on Sunday nights, just gathering with folks and praying. If you can't make it, you don't want to, but hey, I got a prayer request, please send it to me. That way your church, can be praying for you with that. Joe?
So, speaking of prayer, we have a couple of specific prayer requests that we would like you guys to be praying for early and often. Okay? One, of course, we mentioned in the weeks past is our medical personnel. We have a bunch of nurses that go to church here with our Stillwater Medical Center, and then other places also. They are getting run ragged right now. By all accounts, everything we're hearing is that there's going to be a peak coming soon in Oklahoma, in this area, and some of them have already just been drained for a couple weeks already. And so please be lifting them up in prayer. Think about them often. Write something on your hand. Put an alert on your phone to remind you to pray. They need it. As far as I can tell, they've earned it. Okay, they've been the front lines of this, and they've earned our prayers. Okay, so be in prayer for them early and often. Another thing is small business owners are hurting bad right now, and so please be mindful of that in how you shop and everything. Of course, support our local businesses, but lift them up in prayer and be mindful of them in your prayer time as you're getting quiet and getting alone with the Lord. They're people that go to our church, that live in our community, that who are just hurting big time because of this, and we want to help them. And as a body of believers, that's the number one thing we can do, is to earnestly and honestly, sincerely pray for them, lift them up, intercede for them, and we have a big God, and I believe that when we pray for them, if nothing else, just that knowledge of our church is lifting them up is a powerful notion and a powerful thing on its own. So remember that. Medical personnel and small businesses that really need our prayers right now.
Speaking of which, I was on the phone last night with a couple of medical people, just checking on them, sent them a text, asked them how they were doing, how can I pray for them, and they, both of them, the response back to me was very much, I can tell the church is praying for me and for us, and so they can tell they are very grateful and thankful with that. Hey, remember that song? Well, maybe not all of you, but many of us will. The song, it was by Bill and Gloria Gaither. Because he lives, what's it say? Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Hey, this Sunday is going to be a little different setup. Our worship set be a little different setup. The theme is going to be because he lives, because Jesus rose from the grave, we can face tomorrow. He is our living hope because of the resurrection of Jesus. You know, this last Sunday, that 1 Corinthians 15, I love that text. I love preaching out of that. One of the verses in 14 says, if Christ has not been raised, our preaching is useless. I know some of you already think that anyway, but that's beside the point. But that's not what he's talking about. And so is our faith. But, I love verse 20, but Christ has indeed been raised from the dead. And that is our hope. That is our help. Because he lives, we can face today and tomorrow. And right now, watching the news and maybe what you're going through, man, I don't know how we're going to make it, how we're going to get through a lot of disappointment, a lot of despair. Listen, we're going to get through this together because he lives and because of his church that he's given to you. And so, if you know someone needing something, needing some groceries, needing some help, needing some bills, you know, just let us know. We're your church, and we want to help out however we can. We can pray for you. Please let us know. Again, we can't wait for this to be over. We so want to be together. We so want to be worshiping together. We're meant to be together, not to be separated. Watching church on TV is that. It's watching church on TV. It's not worshiping together like we have been made and created to be. So we can't wait for all of us being together and worshiping together. What's that going to look like? You know, we don't know. We're just trusting the Lord through all this. Hey, we love you. We miss you. You all have a blessed week. We'll talk to you later.